Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Max and today we're going to do a yoga session to help you release the pain and tensions in the neck and shoulders area, and we help you release the headaches. So as a lot of women are suffer from migraines a lot, and I find a few poses and stretches that really help me with easing the pain and easing the symptoms. So for real migraines, it's not going to miraculously disappear, but it can really help you ease the pain. Don't forget to click subscribe to the channel if you want more yoga and fitness videos. In the comment, let me know if you have anything in particular you would like me to do for you. And for today, we're going to need a little towel or cloth, or you can use a strap if you have one, or also a resistant band or anything, just for a few poses we're going to do today. All right, so we're going to start sitting in a comfortable position. Legs are crossed. You can bring the hands to the side. Imagine you have a string pulling the crown of your head towards the ceiling, so you really have a nice long spine. You can close your eyes, and we start by connecting with the breath. So we really want to settle down, and we connect with the breath and notice the breath. So just notice how the breath is. Don't bring any judgment. We're not here for that today, on the opposite. So we're just here to notice. So maybe your breath is shallow, very fast. And what we want to do, we want to deepen it a little bit and take longer and deeper breath to really calm down. So taking deep and long breath really helping calming the nervous system and calming yourself. So even if you have anxiety, or during the day if you have any situation where you feel a bit stressed, and you will notice you're often out of breath. So it's good to really take back the control on your breath and taking deep breath. So if you want, you can bring your one hand on the chest and one hand on the belly to really feel the breath. So we take a nice deep inhale through the nose. Feel the belly raising up. Exhale in the mouth with a sigh. Let go. Feel the belly raising down. And inhale. Exhale. Good job. Let's do two more deep breaths like that. Inhale. Exhale. One last. Inhale. Exhale. Excellent. You can open the eyes and then we're going to grab the towel. So we're going to hold it with the hands at the top and take on the next deep breath, bring the towel up. Inhale and exhale. Down. Excellent. And again, inhale and exhale. One more time. Inhale. And then we're going to stay here, arms up on the inhale, and on the exhale, this time we're going to the side. Exhale. Inhale. Reach towards the sky. Exhale. To the side. Feel a nice stretch of the side of the body, and inhale up. Exhale to the sky. In and up. Exhale to the sky. Inhale up. And we stay here for 2 breaths. We're trying to reach toward the sky, expand the body. On the next exhale, bring your knuckles together and rest your hands on the legs. Excellent, good job. So now we're going to do circles. So again, with the towel, take a nice deep inhale here. On the next exhale, going to the side. And inhale, round, tuck your chin towards the chest. Inhale to the other side. And up. And then we're going to do the same on the other side. Really try to exaggerate the movement, to really do big range of motion. Exhale. Nice round back. Inhale. Try to feel every muscles doing their jobs. Acknowledge every muscle. Notice any tension anywhere in the back. Here's one more. Inhale. Exhale, rounding the back. Inhale. Exhale, bring the knuckles together and down. Bring your chin tucked down. Close your eyes. Excellent, perfect. Now you can leave your towel here for the moment. And then I'm going to bring with my right arm, going to grab the inner thigh. So if you can't grab the inner thigh, it's okay. You can grab your shirt where your hands reach. And then from here, so you can bring with your other hand if you want. I like to hold them together as well, like if I'm my best friend, because I am. And then I'm going to bring my left ear towards the left shoulder. So you really feel the nice stretch on the side of the neck. That's the 2 breaths here. And gently release. Excellent. And we're going to do the same on the other side. So I can either grab my shirts, either I grab my hands together, tucked in, perfect. And then very gently, right ear towards the right shoulder. Notice any tensions here. I do feel mine, I notice mine, I try to breathe through it. So with each breath, I'm trying to imagine I'm bringing oxygen to the tensions, and on the exhale, I imagine the tensions leaving the body. And gently release. Excellent, perfect. And now, we're going to come on the seated position on the mats, and with my right leg coming up, bending the leg, and I bring my ankle just on top of the knee. So it's a bit like the reclined pigeon pose, the sitting down. So if I'm okay right here, I just stay in this position. If you want to go a little bit deeper, it's very easy. You can bring the feet closer to your buttocks and your hands closer to your buttocks as well. And bringing the chest closer to the legs. And here I really feel the stretch in the hip and in the glutes. So this pose is excellent if you spend a lot of time sitting down. I really advise you to do any kind of pigeon stretches, or pigeon pose, reclined pigeon, seated pigeon, because you can really feel it in the hips. Always trying to keep the back straight, shoulders down. Let's take 2 more breaths here. I like to rock side to side, feel different muscles getting stimulated. Excellent. And then I just release very slowly. Good job. And now we're going to do it on the other side, the same thing. Bringing my ankle over the knee. I just adjust my position according to how I feel today, how my body allows me to move. Excellent. Taking deep breath, noticing any tensions. And you can rock side to side. We always have one side a little bit tighter than the other one. So this one, I can feel it's much tighter than the other one, but that's okay. It's very important to walk both sides. So that's why we're here today, so we can practice both sides together. And gently releasing. Excellent, perfect. And then we can come very gently lying down on the mat. Favorite position of everyone. And then you can bring your legs together down on the mat. Excellent. So we're going to use the towel again, this time to stretch the back of the legs. So we're going to bring the right knee up towards the chest, I hug the shin, and I do a few nice circles with my ankle. Already here, you can feel if you have any tension in your lower back or anywhere in particular. Good job. And then from here, I'm going to bring with my towel on the ball of my feet. Excellent. And then I'm going to extend the leg as much as I can. So if you're really far, it's okay. If you have the knee slightly bent, it's okay as well. So what you can do is to come bending, extending, bending, extending a few times. And then once it feels better, you can just keep it here. And I like to move forward and backward. So we're going to stay here for a few breaths. Really feel the sensation on the back of the legs. It's quite intense. The hamstrings and calves have a really nice stretch in this position. Good job. And then from here, we're going to take the clothes in one hand only, and coming to bend and come in like a half happy baby pose here, and extend again, and inhale. And with my other hands, I keep it right on top of the hip to make sure both my hips staying flat on the mat, so I'm not all over the place, and I keep a nice alignment. Inhale. Excellent. And from here you can stay in your half baby pose, and you can extend the leg to the side and exhale. If you can't really do it so far, don't force it, don't hurt yourself. And on the other side. One last time. We stay here for a few breaths. Really keeping my hips nice and square on the mat. And gently release. Excellent. Then we're going to do the same on the other side. So I hug the knee first at the shin, rotate the ankle. Perfect. And then I'm going to bring the towel just on the ball of the foot and extend. Excellent. Perfect. See how I feel first. And then I can do a few times bending and pushing away. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And then I stay here. And you can rock forward and backwards. When you're rocking like that, you can really feel the muscles getting a bit tighter and releasing. I find it quite relaxing actually. Maybe I'm crazy. And then I bring the two bits of the towel in my left hand with my right hand, just keeping just on top of my hip to make sure this thing's nice and flat on the mat. And then coming, bending, oof, yes, I feel it, and releasing. So remember, it should always be mild tension, so no pains. You should be slightly uncomfortable but still able to do it. One more time. And on the last one, you already know we're going to stay here for a few breaths. Alright, and then the next one. Okay, I don't really have the space. Here, extending and back. Extending, inhale and back. Inhale and back. Excellent. And let it go. Good job. Then we can bring both knees. We're not gonna need the towel really anymore. Both knees to the chest. And then we're going to bring the forehead towards the knees and start rolling forward and back. Forward and back. They can give a nice massage to your back. Free of charge. It's on the house. Enjoy. And then coming back to a seated position when you're happy with it. Perfect. So now from here, we're going to come on the all fours to do a little bit of cat and cow. All fours, always keeping the wrists, elbows and shoulders on the straight line and the knees over the hips. Taking a nice inhale, look up, exhale, round the back, tuck your tailbone in, chin tucked in. And again, inhale, exhale. Last one, inhale, exhale. On the next inhale, coming back into straight spine. And on the next inhale, I'm going to slightly curl my buttocks, if you want, towards my head. So I'm going to look towards my buttocks and try to bring the buttocks curling towards. So you have a nice stretch on the back and on the side of the body. Inhale, middle, exhale, on the other side. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Excellent. Then from here, I'm coming into my puppy pose. So puppy pose, I'm doing like a puppy stretching. So extending your arms in front of you, dropping the chest down, but keep the buttocks up. So my buttocks are not resting on my feet, my buttocks are staying up. Here, and go as low as you can, and we stay here for a few breaths. You can close your eyes and try to enjoy the pose. Inhale, exhale. One more deep breath. And gently release. On the release, I'm going to roll the spine and bring the hips down and forwards, keeping my hands where they are, dropping down the shoulders. Exhale, release. Bring your hands towards the chest, tuck your toes and come into a downward dog position. Downward dog, I try to bring my heels down on the mat. If you can't, it's okay. You can slightly bend the knees as well if you need to. I keep my shoulders away from your ears, pushing the mat away, keeping my core engaged. I'll stay here just for a few breaths. Inhale and exhale. One more breath. Inhale and exhale. And then I can walk my hands towards my feet into a forward bend. So I really love forward bend. I find them really relaxing, and when I have headaches, I do them and I really imagine letting go of the tensions in the neck and shoulder area. So when I'm here, you can do the ragdoll, so by grabbing your elbows together and start rocking side to side and really, really letting go of the tension. And taking deep breath, closing your eyes, stop thinking. Just notice sensations in your body. Any tensions remaining? One more deep breath. And gently release on the next inhale. Coming to halfway lift. Keeping the nice straight back. Exhale. Coming deeper in your forward fold. You can bring your hands on the mat. Coming back on your all fours. And this time I'm going to slide my arm through, bring the shoulder down to the mat. If it's enough, we are staying here. If you want, you can look on the opposite side of the mat, so you can choose. We're going to start 2 breaths here. And exhale. And then with my other arms, I'm going all the way to the opposite side. And with my left foot, tucking the toes, and then I'm slightly rotating my chest up towards the ceiling. And we start 2 breaths here. And gently release, bring the knee back down, coming back into the starting position. Same thing on the other side, so arm through, bring the shoulder down. We stay here for 2 breaths. And then I bring my arms all the way to the other side. And then I tuck my right foot and I push myself forward and rotate. And gently release. Excellent. Perfect. Good job. So this one really, really good for all the thoracic area and the shoulders. So good against headaches as well. So now we're going to lie down on the mat again, bringing my hands behind my head as a pillow, so I'm quite comfortable. But don't fall asleep yet, we are not done. So with both my legs together, either legs are straight or slightly bent is okay. You're going to bring both legs together to the right side of the mat, but make sure your shoulders are staying flat. And you can look forward, close your eyes. So I really love Spinal Twist. It's one of my favorite poses. It's actually really good as well if you have any issues with digestion. So we have a nice stretch on the spine. At the same time, we can work on the digestion. What can you ask for? It's very relaxing pose. And then very gently bring the knees back to the chest. And on the other side, same thing. Very slowly, resting the legs, making sure my shoulders stay flat. And I stay here for a few breaths. Really letting go. Do not bring any thoughts in the practice that we don't need right now. If you have any, just notice them and poof, let them go. They can wait for a few more minutes. And gently bring the knees back to the chest. Excellent. Then I'm going to grab both my feet together and opening up the knees a little bit. We stay here just for 2 breaths. You can rock a little bit And then I'm going to opening up the feet to come into a happy baby. So happy baby, I like to rub the inside of the feet in this position and to slightly press under the sole of the feet to bring the knees parallel to the floor. So I find this pose really, really grounded. It's the happy lady actually pose. I really, really love this one, and then I like to rock side to side. Give it a try and see how you feel. It's really good for your adductors as well, hips, adductors. And gently release, bring the knees to the chest again. Let's stay here for one breath. And then gently bring the knees on the mat. And then you can bring one hand again to the chest and one hand to the belly. And take one deep breath, and on the next breath, you're going to imagine the air and visualize the air coming in the nose, coming in the head, and twirling around and cleaning from any tensions, and then going down all along the spine till the end of the spine and twirling around the spine. And on the exhale, imagine the breath coming up the spine, twirling up, taking any tensions away with it. In the heads, cleaning up the heads from any tensions, any headaches, and exhale through the mouth. Let's do it one more time. Take a nice inhale through the nose. Imagine your breath in the heads, on the spine, all around the spine, twirling around till the end of the spine, till your coccyx area. And exhale all the way back up to the head and mouth. And one more time. Inhale, reaching the end of the spine. Exhale. Excellent. And then you can open your eyes. Bring the knees to the chest. Rocking to one side of the mat, very gently. Pushing yourself up to a seated position. Sitting comfortably, legs crossed. And you can bring your hands to the chest. And thank you very much for joining me today for this little session to release your headaches. Or even if you don't have any headaches, it's really good for the hips and for the upper back. So I hope you enjoyed it. And I will try to post videos consistently so you have something to watch and to practice on a regular basis. So thank you very much. Have a beautiful day or evening or afternoon or anytime you watch this, and I will see you next time.